start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. We know that at this point, the Vikings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
We'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just throwing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looks like he's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they've rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the completion made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do to fill this play on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And he will score.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
See if they can convert the point after. DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. The did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes a...
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Handoff from the shotgun. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, second down and goal. QB sneak. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma 35, Ohio State 10.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gets the first and still running. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're at first and goal. Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense still out there. We're going for two here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Linebackers making some adjustments now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. To stick with it on 1st down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here, 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Ohio State, 18.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Has been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. He's running out of time here. And that catch is hauled in. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made to run at the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Wants to throw it. And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Fights off the defender.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
These obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. And now the offense will call a timeout here Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Sooners will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he grabs it for the 2-point conversion to make this a 1-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Finds an open target on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He breaks free. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Moving at the second level of defense now. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.